Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Slipstream. I am your host, Victor VTM, and I am now joined by a beautiful Blue Wolf.
It's great to be here with you, bringing the hype for what is going to be a very exciting couple of games. We'll be bringing you 2 games in a row. You'll be sick of us by the end of it.
Indeed, we have 2 series up for you, where me and Blue Wolf will be casting, but the last series won't be us two, unfortunately. It will be Simdog with Mikey, I believe it was. But either way, Blue Wolf, inform us which or what is the first series looking like?
Well, we're going to be seeing Rocket Core Pluto. They're going to be taking on the new replacement team of Cactus Squad. Exciting, because Cactus Squad, they are just starting off in the league. They won their first game against Godalions Aztecs, and they're looking to try and really prove how good of a team they are by taking on RC Pluto, who are one of the front runners of the league.
It's going to be very interesting indeed. RC Pluto, or Rocket Core Pluto, they've been dominant since week 1, and they've been showing it that they're very capable of going into playoffs. And for this newly replacement team of Cactus Squad, it does look to be a very challenging game indeed. But without further ado, let's get the teams going. But before they just jump in, right? Blue Wolf, who do you think will actually take the game?
Well, it's really hard to bet on the Cactus Squad or bet against them, considering we know so little about them, but I think I've got to go for RC Pluto. They're pulling away at the top of the league, and I expect them to do so within this game. We are going to be getting right into it.
Indeed, I do have to go with you as well, as we already begin with the first game. RC Pluto against Cactus Squad. Already the pressure is on by RC Pluto. Blitz League now getting a brilliant demo as well. That's a shot on target, but Tene would be there for the save. Jarvis with a misread cookies as well, whiffing on the wall there. But Blitz League will be the one who clears the ball. But Dash is quick on the counter. Now Jarvis trying to find a very good clear without any boost to work with. Gets the 50 on DRZ, but Tene is there to send it away. Blitz League returning the favor, popping it into Jarvis. Jarvis going for a double touch, he misses, but DRZ is there with a save.
Yeah, at the moment it seems both players on the blue side of RC Pluto, they're going to seem to be dribbling the ball along the sides, trying to get it central before it's eventually cleared away by the Cactus Squad for another RC Pluto player to pick it up and drive by himself. That seems to be changing now as the Cactus Squad, they're getting into the game. They're starting an attack of their own. They're unable to find a shot yet. That's going to change. Tene has completely robbed them blind and put the ball square into the RC Pluto net. What a start for the Cactus Squad.
Brilliant read by Tene, reading that Jarvis would put it into the middle. He was ready. He was just lurking in the shadows, ready for the ball to drop, and he will happily just take the lead for Cactus Squad. But as we enter the second phase of that kickoff, now DRZ trying to go for a very good solo play. DRZ now popping it up to no one, as Blitz League now will try to send it away. Tene will be there with a shot but a bit too high. Jarvis is forced to take it. Now Blitz League taking it into the corner, getting 50'd by DRZ once again. And Cookies gets blocked by Tene, but Jarvis will be the one who tries to clear, but Dash is just in the way as he also misses the shot. Bump comes through by DRZ, but Cookies already cleared the ball into the orange half.
Yeah, Cactus Squad, they seem to be in the team in the lead at the moment in more ways than one. They're dominating the play, as that's eventually a shot taken from Blitz League, their first shot since the restart, but DRZ's answered straight back. Ball sent flying across the pitch and into the roof of the RC Pluto net. The Cactus Squad, they're the unknown quantity, but they've raced to a 2-0 lead here.
DRZ, great shot. Cookies just caught off position there, a bit too awkward for him to make the save. But either way, DRZ will be the one who extends the lead. But now Blitz League trying to clear, but Cookies now putting it up high to the backboard. Blitz League with a shot, will it go in? Tene with a brilliant save, sends it away and gets it past Jarvis as well. A team bomb comes through by Rocket Core Pluto as Tene goes for a shot, a bit too high, pops down from the crossbar and goes out. Now Jerry's caught off guard. That might go in. Cookies will be the one who puts it in as Dish gets the credit.
Yeah, really wondering if that one was actually going in, or if RC Pluto, they're having a bit of a nightmare start here. 3-0 down already. They're used to being the team that wins the game. They haven't lost a single game in the server. Their only game they have lost was a forfeit. And they might be feeling a little bit in danger now. They've not really fully got going into this game. We'll look to make a change now as the ball is cleared away. Jaros will be leading it on. There's 2 players back and 2 players forward. Blitzleague shot, another follow-up. Flick goes straight into the hands of Dash, and they should be able to clear away now. Good passing play allows Dash to fly forwards. Eventually intercepted by Blitzleague though, but the pressure is all on RC Pluto now. They need to make something work, and they're going to have to do it soon, and that's perfect. Jaros gets the ball into the net. I feel like he's been the name we've said least, but he's definitely put himself in our minds now with that goal.
Jerry's brilliant play there. Just waiting for the opponent to make their mistake before he commits to it, and he will be the one who closes that goal deficit into a 2-goal deficit instead now. But as I speak, DRZ will try to put one in again, but Cookie's just in the way. Cookie's going for a pass to Jaros. Jaros with a shot blocked and sent away by DRZ. As DRZ goes for a pass into the middle himself. Tenny is a bit too slow to it, but he gets the block. Either way, now Dash puts it into the side. DRZ can't find the contact on the ball. Tenny can't find contact on the ball either, but gets a demo instead. Dash is forced to clear it. Cookies just gets a lucky spawn, and DRZ gets blocked by Cookies. Tenny going for a pause. He can't find his teammate. Jerry's gets the demo, but can't really find the shot on target as Tenny gets a bump on Cookies. Cookies tries to get it past the defender, but can't do so.
Yeah, we know that RC Pluto, they have the 3rd best offensive record in the league, so if there is a team I would put my money on to break down a defense, it would be these ones. But at the moment, they're unable to do so. They're still trailing with 2 goals. And there's 40 seconds on the clock, so if they're going to equalise, they're going to have to get started now. And Tenny, he looks to try and put the game beyond them. Save from Blitzleague, follow-up from DRZ. And that could be game 1 going the way of the Cactus squad, unless there's going to be some late heroics here from the RC Pluto players. Do you think it's going to happen?
35 seconds. It takes approximately 6 seconds to score one. If they get 3 kickoff goals, then it might work, but either way, so far it looks like Cactus squad will be the one who takes the first game. And boy, am I surprised. This team does look very aggressive to put Rocket Core Pluto in such an edge. Do you think Rocket Core Pluto will be able to pull it back in the next game? But as I was about to ask you that, brilliant play by Dash to read it out, and that would be the nail on the coffin.
Yeah, Cactus squad really just putting a little bit of icing on their victory, and it's going to be tasting super sweet as they've stunned RC Pluto here in game 1. They've taken a 5-1 lead, maybe it could be 6-1. Jara's making the save. Basically irrelevant now, ball's just going to be passed about in RC Pluto. Maybe a chance for them to score a little bit of a consolation to help get their heads back in the game before we start game 2, but it looks like the ball will just hit the ground now. DRZ actually is going to keep it up. He wants to try and find a 6th goal. It doesn't look like they will find one. So looking ahead to game 2, I do think RC Pluto, they have shown promise. It's not been a complete dominant performance from the Cactus squad, even though the scoreline would suggest that. So I definitely think there's a way back here for RC Pluto in game 2. If they can basically stop conceding so many poached goals. Tenny scored 1, and it felt like a lot of the time they were trying to pass it across, and it was just intercepted by a Cactus squad player, and there were so many dangerous shots that were coming out that way.
It was not only that they conceded very early, it was mainly as well their commitment. They were overcommitting a lot as well. There were sometimes that they even triple committed on defense, which is very bad. And the way that they handled with Cactus squad was pretty poor, if I have to be honest. But nonetheless, it is the first game. Both teams will be trying to learn how to counter each other. So let's see how RC Pluto will be responding after this game 1. It was very interesting to see that Cactus squad is very dominant, but will they keep this dominance going for another game?
Yeah, I guess the question is with RC Pluto, maybe they went into this expecting a very, very easy victory, maybe not fully realizing that Cactus Squad, they're 8th in the league, but those games, they're just inherited a 1-3 record. It's not actually based on the performance of their own squad. So maybe, just maybe, RC Pluto, they might be waking up now going, oh, hang on a second, this is actually a really solid team, and we're going to have to pull off a miracle if we're going to win Game 2, which is coming at you right about now.
Already game 2 looks into the favor for Rocket Corps Pluto, but Cactus Squad, of course, they're a very, very good looking team straight off the bat, proving to everyone that they're able to handle the big names of Rocket Corps Pluto. But as I speak, there's a double commit in the defense as Blitzleague tries to send one in. But nonetheless, Cactus Squad does look very promising. Like I said, as I speak, Dash with a brilliant flick will send one in and grab the lead for Cactus Squad.
Yeah, taking it with both hands. It's another relatively early goal, not a kickoff goal. The game had settled down a little bit, but Dash has chuck it right back open, takes the lead for Cactus Squad into the second game. And maybe we might be seeing another slow start from RC Pluto, which is something they can't afford if they want to get into this series. And they're almost given a chance there. Cookies almost had the ball swiped from him. And that's a shot from Jarez, and they're right back level, just 13 seconds between the two goals. But RC Pluto, they're back level, and maybe this will be their chance to start crowbarring ahead.
Great shot by Jarez, brilliant pass by Cookies as well. Great team chemistry over here for Rocket Corps Pluto to stay alive in this game, to equalize the game early on as well, with more than 4 minutes left on the clock. It is technically anyone's game, but it is, of course, very interesting. Either way, Dash will go for the double touch. He gets it, but not to the middle like he wanted it. Cookies is forced to block out Tenny. Cookies with low boost to work with, leaves the ball to go for the boost as Dash gets a clear. Blitzleague puts it up into Dash as Cookies get a brilliant 50, nearly putting one in as well, but unfortunately sent away. Tenny with a shot blocked out by Blitzleague, but DRZ is ready in the middle.
Yeah, I feel like with all of RC Pluto's, well, both of their goals have been great team play moments, whereas the Cactus Squad, they're really good at capitalizing on mistakes. Every time a ball is floated into the area where there's a chance, they're always on the right end and able to punish RC Pluto, and that goal was another example of it, and that restores their lead in game number 2. As they're going to be forced to defend here as Cookies trying to do an aerial dribble doesn't really work out for him, and it's going to be semi-cleared away. Blitzleague is now trying to lead it in from the corner. Dash should be able to clear. Cookies could turn that goalwards. Clearances in the end pretty easy. So it's a bit of a pinball game at the moment, and that's going to accidentally pinball towards his own half. Tenny's trying to hit it into the centre, but it's eventually cleared away by Blitz. Oh,
Cookies! Ooh, the redirect by Cookies, nearly putting one in to equalize the game. A bit too high, he went for the double touch. He nearly got it, but I will tell you who got the double touch. Blitzleague over here, equalizing the game.
Said before the game how good a player Cookies was, and we almost saw a great example, but Blitzleague saw Cookies almost hitting the redirect and went, hey, I can do good goals too, and he just turns in a brilliant double touch, levels the series up, and this is anyone's game, as you said, as Cookies will be looking to try and find the kickoff goal. It's actually going to be Jarez with a chance to shoot. That looks like it's in. It is. Jarez has scored most of the goals for RC Pluto, and he adds another one to his total here as they take the lead for the first time in the series.
Brilliantly played by Rocket Corps Pluto. Finally, the first time ever, they're actually showing some dominance, and it's going to be very interesting to see how Cactus Squad will respond to this, as Cookies goes for another shot blocked up by Tenny, but Blitzleague is there with a block. Brilliant pinch out to the middle, but no one is there to follow it up, as Cookies gets a brilliant bump on Tenny, but helps him out instead. Tenny getting it past the both defenders, but no one from the Cactus Squad is able to capitalize on it, as Cookies will take his time, goes for a pinch, that's out to the middle. Jarez gets a brilliant block, but DRZ now Going for a clear into Tenny. Tenny with a shot. He drops it down and he equalizes the game.
Well, I said earlier that it seemed like the Cactus squad, all their goals were individual. There was no team play. Well, they've proved me wrong there with an excellent team goal. Tenny, the man to turn it in, but it was an excellent pass straight to his feet, and he does not disappoint. He levels things back up. Both teams looking exceptionally good when they're attacking. Defensively, though, there's a bit more of a question mark there. As 2 minutes on the clock, a lot of pressure on both teams here. More so RC Pluto, considering they are still behind in the series, and that could be a weird one. But DRZ, sorry, tried to take a flick on and sort of diffuse the situation a bit, as that's a shot a little bit wide from Tenny. That leaves Jaraz with a shot. Oh, he's hit it past the keeper and he follows it in. Incredibly awkward for the keeper, incredibly easy for Jaraz. He restores the lead.
No way, Jaraz! You did him dirty, thinking that he would go straight for the shot. Instead, Jaraz just pops it up and over DRZ and will just happily extend the lead, or well, grab the lead for Rocket Core Pluto. But now Dash getting an awkward touch as Cookies get us a brilliant 50 nearly. A shot goes in as well by Blitzleague. Going for a pass, he gets it, but straight into Dash instead, as you don't want to pass to your opponent now. Cookies going for a sailing shot, will he get it? DRZ alone in defense, gets blocked by Cookies. That ball bounces back into the middle. Blitzleague can't find a great touch on the ball as Tenny brilliantly clears it. Jaraz with a misread, nearly letting that ball go in. Blitzleague now getting it past one. The Cookies with a brilliant redirect once again. Those nasty redirect attempts by Cookies.
Yeah, it is going to be the Cactus squad chasing an equalising goal, but they seem to be constantly stuck on defence. Great work in the air by Cookies has been pushing them back, but they find the goal. Tenny manages to make it work. The ball off the ceiling, off the wall. Eventually, it's a poacher's goal for Tenny, right on the line. Taps the ball in. Oh, it actually hits off Jaraz and Cookies. Bit of a pinball moment, but he won't care. 4-4, 37 seconds, anyone's game.
It's just a matter of time to see who will be the one who prevails first as we enter the last 30 seconds of the game. Blitzleague with an unfortunate pinch, nearly passing it perfectly for DRZ, but it was sent away by one of the defenders. Dash now high up on the ball, gets the flip preset. Will he go for the shot? He goes for it, but Blitzleague is just in the way. Cookies now keeping the hopes alive. 10 seconds left on the clock. What will happen? Dash can't find a touch on the ball. Neither can Jaraz. Dash going for a shot. 0 seconds left on the clock. If the ball drops, it does drop because DRZ forced it to.
Yeah, DRZ figuring that he'll take his chances in overtime by letting that ball hit the ground as it was headed for his own half, and it looks like we could have had an early goal there, but DRZ is capable in defence. Rotations were good, so it seems like Jaraz could have a chance here. He flicks it on towards Cookies, but closer to Dash, who's able to clear, so that sends the Cactus squad on their first attack, but in the end there's no fruit, as it seems that they're hitting balls forward, but there's no teammates to hit them too, and that could be a centre from Tenny. Blitzleague is going to be able to deny it though. Dash's flick in is accidentally blocked by DRZ. Oh, that's a risky dribble. Cookies could have a chance to pull away here. He's grabbed the boost, but DRZ is able to intercept him before he deals real damage to the Cactus squad's hopes.
Tenny going for a shot a bit too wide. Blitzleague can't read it. Dash already up high on the ball, but can't find the great pass. DRZ trying to get it to the middle, gets blocked out by Blitzleague as Cookies now will be the one who does the favor for Rocket Core and clears it, but Dash just keeps that pressure on. Going for a shot now a bit too high. Blitzleague finally reading that very awkward read as Cookies is taking the ball into the orange half. Tenny now putting it a bit too light into Jaraz. Jaraz into the middle. DRZ will take the game for Cactus Squad.
Well, you needed a hero, and DRZ wants to introduce himself to the RC Pluto boys. He takes game 2 for the Cactus squad. Who'd have thought they'd take a 2-0 lead against one of the league's runaway leaders in the form of RC Pluto? Commanding in both games, I would say. the Cactus squad. Well, it did. Sorry, not commanding. They were commanding in the first game. Second game was a lot closer. RC Pluto will feel slightly encouraged by that, but looking at the series score when you're 2-0 down, I think you'll be feeling pretty worried.
Now Blitz League as well requesting a server restart, and they seem to leave now. Kaze as well leaving, so that means we will be doing a server restart. But boy, oh boy, was that 2 games very, very good to watch. First game, Cactus Squad, of course, just showing everyone what they were capable of doing. And it was just incredible. 5-1 against RC Pluto, the Titans. And now nearly losing in game 2. If only RC Pluto could hold their lead. But of course, they forced RC Pluto into an overtime and later to take it on. We move over to match point for Cactus Squad. It is now do or die for Rocket Core Pluto. A reverse sweep is the only option for them. But let's see if Cactus Squad will allow that to happen.
I feel like for Rocket Core Pluto, your ray of hope, your win condition, the thing that could get you back into the game is the fact, Cookies is I'd say arguably their best player, and he's not really been up to scratch in this game. We've seen flashes of brilliance, but he's yet to really score a goal. He did set up one brilliant goal for Jaraz, but he's yet to find the net himself. So maybe if he can get going, get scoring, then maybe RC Pluto, there could be a way back, as we are going to be getting into game 3. Do you think RC Pluto will be able to steady the ship and start winning some games?
If I have to be brutally honest, no. Cactus Squad currently looking very, very good with their team plays and just how calm they are in defense and how aggressive they are in offense. It's very scary to see how good Cactus Squad is performing currently. It's just a shame that they are a reserve team that replaced the team for being disqualified. But as I speak now, it is the pressure who is kept up by Rocket Core Pluto, but Tenny will try to clear a dash as well, going for a clear. DRZ going for a pass into dash. Dash will be the one who scores.
Well, Dash, he's probably been the quietest player on the server, but he's made a great impact there. At the faintest of touches, allows the ball to slide into the net. And Cactus Squad, that's exactly what you want. You want to close this out in 3 games, help your goal difference, and well.
Okay. Yeah, sorry to interrupt there, but everyone is on 100 ping. 100 ping in this server. It does look like we have to make a new lobby once again. Very unfortunate that it had to go like this. Didn't know that they were lagging. Very unfortunate unfortunate timing by Psyonix, if I'm being honest. Servers being dead as usual. But either way, Blue Wolf, what do you think about that first start?
I think RC Pluto are very tilted. I just think being 2-0 down against a team that's 8th in the league, I know we've said it over and over, that 8th carries a big asterisk with it, considering it's not really representative of how they've played. But I think RC Pluto, they're kind of annoyed now. The server issues, I'm not saying that the server issues will be annoying them more so than I think they normally would, considering they are losing. So we'll be hoping that they can really they'll use the time now, the break between the second and third games, to try and get themselves mentally in a good place. Maybe talk through what hasn't been working. Maybe give Cookies a massage, try and get him going. As we look like we'll be getting into the restarted game, hopefully shortly.
But before we enter the restarted game, it's going to be very interesting. Let's just talk about it. Cactus Squad, the underdogs. Holy cow. What a surprise it has been to see how dominant they are performing against one of the Titans, RC Pluto. Boy, I believe our script is not up to date.
Yeah, I mean, I was making notes for the game. I didn't really realize that Cactus Squad were such a new replacement team, having only played 1 game, and then that's a win against the team that's bottom of the league. That's sort of to be expected. So I'm shocked at how well they're playing, and they've really taken the fight to RC Pluto, who I don't know what they can do now. I think there's a lot of pressure on them, and I think Cookies, he's got to try and do a bit more. Blitzleague has been promising as well. He needs to find a few more goals. Jarvis has been sort of, him and Teddy, I felt like they've been really quiet, but they've showed up both at the nets. So like they're the kind of guys who do nothing, but then they just tap the ball in at the end. They found so many goals between them. But I think there's some of the more aerial players, more of the fancy flickers, they need to get going for both teams.
Indeed. Now, while we wait, we're still waiting for Cactus Squad to rejoin. Man, the next game, tell me, what is the next game looking like? Well, the next series.
It is going to be Net Neat taking on Bad Karma in Division 4. I don't know who I'm casting it with. I think it's some really weird Swedish guy. Don't know anything about him. And then there's also going to be a Champions League game later, and I hope you guys stick around for that one, even though there's going to be a severe, and I mean severe, reduction in casting quality. That's a joke.
Oh boy, I feel bad for you for casting with the weird Swedish guy later on in that series. Either way, it's going to be very interesting. It's Division 3, correct? That Bad Karma and FC Niet are in, or is it Division 4?
It's Division 4.
Oh, we're gonna be having a lot of fun in Division 4. Either way, once again, Cactus Squad. We haven't talked enough about them. I'm still surprised about how well they're performing as a team.
Yeah, it's almost kind of hard to talk about them though, considering there's not as much information available about them as they've only played 1 week of Slipstream.
But man, I do, feel bad for them. They are a reserve team, and that means basically if a team disbands or gets disqualified, you are the team that replaces them. Cactus Squad wasn't in the lucky ones that replaced a team early on in the season and couldn't show much. What is happening?
Because Cactus Squad were 1-0 in the lead at the start of the last one, they are allowed to take 1 goal. Tenny missed he was meant to just hit it into the net, so that was the start, and he missed, which is an omen, a bad omen. Can't score in an open net. His teammates are raging at him in the chat. And we are going to be starting with a 1-0 lead to the Cactus Squad. As it ended in the last game, it's Tenny's going to be getting the goal. He did score it was actually Desh that scored the goal in the last game, so that goal has been retconned. I feel a little bit bad for Desh. I think it was his first goal of the series. So we are going to be getting live into this one.
Now, as we head back into the action, Blitzleague will be the one who carries the ball, goes for a flick, can't find one, just does a turbo flick as Cookies sends it away from danger, and as Jerry's blocks out a shot by one of the attackers. Now, DRZ taking the ball up the wall, tries to get it past Cookies, but he is just in the way. Cookies going for a shot, that's a bit too high. Jerry's high up on it, but Desh is just there to block it. Now Tenny going for a shot, possibly that's open, it gets it behind Cookies, but a bit too wide for the goal as DRZ keeps the pressure up. Cookies can't find contact on the ball as DRZ can't find the back of the net. Double bump by DRZ there as well, but a clear comes by Cookies. Blitzleague with a shot a bit too weak as Tenny now pops it up dangerously as Jarvis takes the boost and pops it up for Cookies. Cookies now putting it dangerously into his own half. DRZ popping it into Tenny. Tenny with a shot blocked and sent away by Blitzleague, but DRZ is in the way. Cookies left awkwardly, but Dash pinches it with Jarvis to clear.
Yeah, we've seen a change of car from Cookies, which is a little bit strange, a little bit unexpected. It's good to see he was making use of the downtime between games, though, as Cactus Squad have been unable to find the net, and they have been having a fair few attempts. Another one's been thwarted. DRZ will not quite find it. Good save by Blitzleague. They're just being absolutely peppered with shots at the moment, as Blitzleague will try to get the ball decisively clear. Cookies will help him in that goal, clearing the ball off the head of DRZ. They haven't been able to really make a shot recently yet. They're looking to try and make that change. Blitzleague should be able to gather that. He is going to be completely blocked though, and that could lead to DRZ to make a shot. It was actually Dash who hits the post Cookies with the flick on the Jarrahs. That's a centre ball. There's a keeper in the net though, and he's taking a crossfield shot.
Oh,
Blitzleague's
no!
missed it. It was Dash in the net looking to clear it. Just ends up accidentally putting it straight into the RC Pluto net. They take a 2-0 deficit in what could be the final game. Cactus squad 2 goals ahead, looking to make the 3-0.
No, Blitzleague! That was so unfortunate as he didn't really have enough boost to work with to get the save as well. But hey, boys and girls over at Rocket Cup Pluto, 2 minutes, over 2 minutes left on the clock, enough to score 4 goals if you really want to do so. That's a double commit, boys! No, as DRZ is left with an open net, and now it's a roll in. All 3 players from Rocket Cup Pluto just being up in the orange hoof.
I suppose this comes with the desperation of the time running low and what would be a decisive game if you lose it. And once again, Blitzleague is left trying to follow up all that he's going to be unable to stop. It's a 3-0 advantage to the Cactus squad. The new team really, this is a statement game, and I think the other teams in the division should be afraid. It's not quite over yet.
It's not quite over yet, indeed. 3 goals is possible over 2 minutes if you get it on with. Either way, DRZ now getting another block on Cookie, sending it into the middle, but no one is there to follow it up. That's a dangerous pass and cleared by Blitzleague, but no one is there to capitalize on it by the Cactus squad side. But Cookie is now taking his time, and DRZ gets a pass to the middle, but Blitzleague pops it better than what DRZ did in the middle, but Cookie's now trying to get a brilliant clear. He does do so. Now Cookies with a shot on target, blocked, and sent away by Tenny once again. Now Blitzleague can't find contact on the ball as Dash goes for a pass into the middle, gets a block, or bomb, sorry, as Cookies regains control over the ball but loses it to Tenny as Blitzleague now already high up on the ball. Cookies goes for a shot and drops it down. A brilliant redirect by Cookies.
Well, it seems that the Cactus squad, they seem more unwilling to attack. The aim of the game for them is defend, 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 but that just invites pressure, and Cookies, able to make the aerial from the ceiling, takes their first goal of this game. 1 minute on the clock to find 2 to make it level. Maybe they could even find 3 in that time. I'm not going to count my chickens though. This DRZ could have a chance here. Blitzleague able to come across and cover. He'll be trying to make a shot of his own. It's actually a nice lead on to his teammate of Jarrahs, and that's...
Oh no!
Oh, is that it? It is!
That's
That could be it. Tenny on the halfway line. I said he's been making quite a few poachers goals. That's going to be another one to add to the tally. Finds an empty net, and RC Pluto, they're bound to be getting frustrated now.
It's less than 1 minute left to score 3 goals. They're kicking themselves over there at Rocket Cup Pluto. But either way, Cactus squad does look like they have just put down the nail on the coffin, unless Rocket Cup Pluto does something, does a miracle now as we enter the last 30 seconds of the game.
Oh no,
Cookies just puts one in to that. If the last goal wasn't the nail on the coffin, this surely is.
This is like a one nail, but you just keep banging it into the coffin over and over and over again. Cookies puts the ball into his own net. It's been a pretty bad game for him. I mean, you were hyping him up so much beforehand, and he's really under-delivered here. It hasn't been bad. That was probably the only major mistake he's made, but I just feel a little bit disappointed. I was looking forward to some excellent aerials.
Same here.
Delivered one good goal yet.
If I'm being honest, yes, I did hype him up before we went into the casting booth, but it was because from my own experience playing with him. But unfortunately, Rocket Corp Pluto will fall to Cactus Squad. Congratulations, boys and girls at Cactus Squad, for sweeping the Titan Rocket Corp Pluto. Incredible show by you over there. Oh boy, Blowwolf, we were horribly wrong with our predictions, weren't we?
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with doing predictions when there's a team that's only played one game. The Cactus Squad, they came from nowhere, and I think everyone else in the division might be a little might be quaking in their boots a little bit. What a performance! Dominant in game 1 and game 3, still ground out the win in game 2 in overtime. They scored 5 goals every single game, 15 in total. Wow, that's going to do wonders for their goal difference, not dropping a single game here.
Brilliantly played and brilliantly, brilliant by Cactus squad. I have no words to describe it. I'm just shocked right now.
Well,
Coming into the game, I honestly thought that RC Pluto, already with how well they're doing in the league, would just easily, probably, maybe sweep, maybe even just 3-1 or 3-2, at least win against Cactus squad. But oh boy, were I proven wrong. Cactus squad coming into the game very, very confidently, looking strong. Ladies and gentlemen, you at Division 2, look out for Cactus squad if you're in the same division as them, because they are very dominant.
I mean, RC Pluto, their goal difference was +8 going into this game. It's now going to be sitting on -1. That's how much of a swing it was overall. And Cactus Squad, they're going to be jumping all the way from being in 8th place. They'll be jumping right up to 4th place, right down the necks of RC Pluto. Just one gap will be separating the teams after today. And I'm really shocked at how that game turned out, but it was quite an entertaining one, very high scoring. And I couldn't have done it with anyone else.
Anyways, before we move over to our second series of the day, we will be taking a short break. So don't go anywhere. Refill your drinks. Go grab some more snacks, because we just might come back with a better show. So see you soon.